What the actual fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that? Are you kidding me right now? Like, y'all was in this villa all day, all day. Oh, this is so exhausted. Oh, I'm so tired of it. Oh, it's so toxic. You had the chance. It was right there in your head, and y'all did nothing. And I mean nothing with it. Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Love Island Season 7, Episode 14. I'm aggravated. I'm aggravated AF, okay? Because like something's gotta give. I'm exhausted. I can't say Huda and Jeremiah no more than I've been saying it. I am over them as a couple and as individuals. But we still got a review to do, so let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, if this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, you keep coming back, I'm assuming you like it here, so why haven't you hit the subscribe button yet? You gonna hit it? Go ahead, hit it. Thank you. Appreciate it very, very much. If you're one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm doing not so well. I was doing okay, but after this episode, I feel like I need a drink. That's what I feel like I need. But we here, so let's get into it. So Huda is still going off on Jeremiah. He's like, but I would never call you out your name. And she's like, dead ass. And he's like, no, I would never call you out your name. She's like, any man who wasn't even locked in would have went straight to that girl and still checked on her. And he's like, wow, I'm not a real man. Blah, 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 blah. That's what it sounds like in my head. That's what it sounds like. Just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I really just don't want to hear it. And I knew I was at my breaking point when Huda brought up them damn pancakes again. That's when I knew for a fact I was at my breaking point. Because what are we even talking about at this point? But the one thing that I did notice from this conversation, they both think that America don't like one or the other. We don't like y'all. It's a y'all thing. It's a y'all thing. Well, for me personally, it's a y'all thing. I know there's some people in the comments feeling bad for Jeremiah or whatever, but for me, it's a y'all. Y'all the problem. Not just Huda, not just Jeremiah, both of y'all. So Austin and Amaya are finally talking. Finally, it's about time Austin decided to go check on that connection that he had with Amaya, because I really think that they have good energy with each other, okay? They feed off each other well. They just talking. They're both very talkative, okay? They're still talking over each other. But Austin said that he really likes her because she understands him and she's such a great girl. I'll take it. I'll take it, because that means that we gonna free up Shelly so that she can finally get in this couple with Ace. I'll take Austin going with Amaya because I want Amaya to stay. That's it, and that's all. Now, Pepe and Hannah are on the dock, and she's still a little hurt. She's just taking it day by day, day by day. Girl, you know you over Charlie already. Stop acting. Let it go. You already got the award when you was crying up and down the walls, okay? You got the award then. She act like she didn't want to kiss Pepe. And I'm like, girl, oh wait, it's no fun because you're not sneaking around to kiss him now. Y'all got free will. And now it's like, I guess we can kiss. Because it definitely seemed very, very awkward until they started kissing. And then it just was really loud. Like whoever shot that scene, we didn't need to be that close. We did not need to be that close, okay? So now Taylor is talking to Alandria, and he asked her about her date, the massage that she had, and then he asked her, did she kiss Jalen? She said on the cheek, but she feels like he's more physical, and her connection with Taylor is more mental. Alandria, you playing yourself, sis. You playing yourself. Of course, it's going to seem more mental for Taylor because he's not actually attracted to you. So, of course, Jalen's going to seem a little bit more physical because he's actually attracted to you. But let Taylor tell it, oh, they just really getting to know each other. But the thing that stood out to me the most in this conversation that they was having was the fact that Orlandria said that if Taylor was going home, she was thinking about going to. And that's when I knew my girl was gone in the brain and we gonna have to save her. We gonna have to save her because I will not allow her to stay in this couple with Taylor unless she keeps the money at the end. Okay, if she don't keep the money at the end, I want them to break up immediately because because Taylor don't really want her for real. I'm not buying it. I'm not letting it go. I'm holding on to him walking around this house talking about how he's not attracted to her. I'm holding on to it. Yes, I am. Because for men, attraction don't work like that. It just don't. If now they in the photo booth kissing very awkwardly. I don't know if Alandria can't kiss or Taylor can't kiss or they really don't want to kiss, but it's an awkward looking kiss. So now we back over here with Jeremiah, still talking to Huda. He apologized again. He said Iris isn't his type. She's like, but you sleep in the bed with her every night. And he's like, I'm just sleeping in the bed. It's not like I'm doing anything. And she's just like, you hurt me. You hurt me. And he's like, I don't regret coupling up with you. I don't regret choosing you. I don't regret nothing when it comes to you. All right, then go ahead and kiss and make up because y'all both getting on my damn nerves at this point. So they finally end this conversation. Huda gets to walk away. Jeremiah's like, no hug. No, no hug. I'm not really feeling you like that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm moving on. I'm moving on because they work my everlasting nerve, okay? Meanwhile, Iris is sitting there talking about America put me in the middle of something. Very much something. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And it's driving us crazy. It's driving us crazy because we wanted to crash out, but I didn't think that it would be this exhausting. The crash out at this point wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it for all the drama that we've had for the last 2 days. It wasn't. Not to me anyway. But anyway, Jeremiah still go ahead and get in the bed with Iris, and Huda decides that she's gonna go out in the hallway and cry. Jeremiah sees her go out in the hallway and cry, and yet and still he did not go comfort her. Okay? He could have went and comfort her, but he did not. He got up the next morning, went to her and said, sorry that I couldn't comfort you. And I'm just sitting here like, are you tied down to the bed? Is it against the rules to get out the bed to go into another area of the house with somebody else? Because if that's the case, I can understand. But I don't think that's the case because Ace is out there sleeping in soul ties. So remind me, Jeremiah, why you couldn't go comfort her? Because you didn't want to. Okay, let's move on. Now, the one thing that I do agree with Nick is when he said the relationship is toxic and is sucking the energy out of the villa. It's sucking the energy out of me. And I'm home over here in North Carolina, taking notes on my phone, watching the show, and I'm drained. I'm drained. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know. I don't know why. Producers, hear me cry. We can't take it no more. Y'all got to do something and do it fast. Do something and do it fast, okay? So now it's the next morning. Everybody's getting their breakfast. The same old, same old, same old. Taylor brought Huda breakfast because he wasn't sure if Jeremiah was going to bring her breakfast, but he did, okay, just to show, he still cares, even though he could have come for her, but he didn't want to, or whatever the case may be. So now everyone's outside talking, like majority of the house, right? And Nick is talking to the rest of the house, and it seemed like everybody is like just over this ish. To me, it seemed like if they had the chance to vote, that they would vote Jeremiah and Huda out. That's what it was given. The whole conversation was given, we over them, they need to go, hang this ish up, and wrap it up with a bow. That's what it was given, right? Iris even said that she was a little bit scared when Huda came over to her and approached her. And I'm like, yeah, because she came with that energy, which is why I am so confused. Y'all had the chance. Y'all had the chance. It's y'all. It is y'all. So now Jalen pulled Alandria for a talk and they discussed their date or whatever the case may be. And, Alandria talks about how she really needed that break because the house is so toxic with Jeremiah and Huda always going back and forth or whatever the case may be, right? So once again, we are back talking about Huda and Jeremiah and I'm over it. For once, please, y'all, focus on y'all connections, focus on y'all relationships. Stop giving them the energy to go ahead and drain everybody in this house. So now Huda and Jeremiah are talking again, okay? Because now they have to figure this ish out. And he said that he feels like because he got so intimate with her so fast that they never really got to know each other and build a real relationship. I agree with that. That I agree with and I could take it, okay? He wants to start from the beginning and see if we can build from a friendship into a relationship. That's what Jeremiah said. That's what he said. Now, Huda said, absolutely not. That's going to be hard for me to do because I just want to kiss on you and hug on you and rub on you and fill up on you. That's what she said. So she feels like we shouldn't have to start over for you to know if you like me. And he's like, I don't care if you like me. And I said, oh, God, here we go. Because Crash Out 2051 happened. Huda's up screaming, yelling, doing the most, walking back and forth, calling him all types of bitches and everything. At this point, I am over her so bad. So bad that if we could vote, I will vote her out on every device that I have in my house. Just so it counts. So she walked over to the other idlers like, I'm done with him. He said he don't care about making me happy. If I'm telling him what I needed, he said he don't want to do it. He don't want to do it. Get off my dick. Get off my dick. Get out my vagina. All this. And I'm sitting here like, girl, you are everything everyone says you are and more. Exhausting. Overbearing. But the thing that got me was everybody was just starting to get up slowly and walk away because nobody want to hear this ish. They tired of going through the same toxic cycle over and over. Y'all, all y'all do is argue, 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 argue. So Jeremiah is talking to Orlandria and Austin, and he said something, and this is how I know my intuition is not wrong. Okay, it's not wrong. He was gonna ride this thing out with Huda, no matter how toxic it was. If he felt like they had a chance at winning this, you could not tell me any different because he said that she wants to talk about their future and kids and stuff like that. I'm like, but ain't that what y'all was doing though? Didn't you seem like you was all fine with that? Wasn't you all like, oh yeah, we can start dating outside and then hopefully we can move to the same city. I can't wait to meet your daughter to see if she likes me and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Remember the whole conversation that they was having? But now the issue is because she was bringing up marriage and having kids, it got too serious for you? So Orlandria was like, yeah, because she's a package deal, right? She's a package deal. Austin was like, oh, she got a kid? The way they was like, whoa, wait, okay, no, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's a secret. Don't say nothing. And this is what I mean by I don't understand why Huda just don't tell everybody in this damn house. Because it's not like she's trying to date anybody in the house anyway. Just let everybody know so we can move on. You want to make you being a mother and holding this secret bigger than what it needs to be. I am so over Huda. Y'all just don't understand. So now Austin and Shelly are finally doing something together. They're doing a little workout and she appreciates the quality time that they get together. Austin is her safety net. Shelly don't want that man for real, okay? She just knows that Ace is unpredictable, so she needs to have somebody in her corner and Austin is that person. Now, Austin has hope again. Hope that one day maybe he'll be able to get out of this love triangle with Shelly. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. So Jeremiah took Iris to speak easy and he said that he feels relieved, okay? Now that him and Huda have finally like aired it out, it's not going to work. There's no coming back from this. She don't want to be friends and stuff like that. He is ready to allow himself to be happy, okay? She's like, I feel like I'm in a weird space. Like I got to tiptoe around everything. But you know what? I understand what's going on and I'm definitely going to keep my mind open. But I really just want you to follow your heart and know that I'm here for you. I like Iris. I like Iris because after all that stuff that Jeremiah and Huda got going on around her in the middle, I would have been like, oh, absolutely not. I don't want nothing to do with this. Once Huda would have came to me the way she came to me, I would have been like, you and your crazy girl can go because I don't want to be in the drama. But I like the fact that she still decided that she was going to be there for Jeremiah because she felt like nobody was really there for him. So now Ace and Shelly are in soul ties. And you know, he's staring at her in her eyes. She's getting butterflies in her stomach. He's moving the hair out the face. You know, he's talking about the tattoos. And she's like, you should get my face on your stomach. And he's like, I'm going to get my wife tattooed on my stomach. And she's like, well, all you got to do is ask. And I'm like, oh, they get on my damn nerve because as much as Ace gets on my nerve and I don't, and I mean don't really F with him like that, every time I see these two together, I just start gushing. I just start gushing. Oh my God. I can't help it. I like it because I think it just makes me happy to see Shelly happy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But anyway, Shelly's talking about how she wants to sleep out here tonight. I want to sleep out here tonight. Oh, no, no, no. Not with you, though. Not with you. Yes, you do. That's exactly what you meant when you said you wanted to sleep out there. You wanted to sleep with him. I just feel like they need to just go ahead, couple up, and figure this thing out. But I don't trust Ace that he's not going to hurt my girl Shelly, because he's going to be a menace when he gets to Casa. He is going to be a menace when he gets to Casa. So now everybody is getting ready for the night, right? And the guys are telling Jeremiah, just move on. Just move on for her. She was calling you all types of bitches and everything. And he was like, she was calling me bitches again? Yeah, she called you all types of bitches. She said get off her dick and in her vagina. She said all that. She said all of that, Jeremiah. Move on. It's gone too far now. Just move on, because I can't take it. I just can't. So Huda's in the makeup room talking about how if he wants this, he's going to have to work for this. He's going to have to prove it. And Sierra was like, well, maybe you should chill with the name calling. And she was like, but I was just crashing out. And that's the problem. You have no accountability for the way you carry yourself. It's not okay because you was crashing out. The same way Jeremiah has been apologizing, you need to apologize too. He was wrong, you were wrong. He's the only one apologizing and you're not. So take some accountability for the way, especially for the way that you handle Iris. I don't care how you handle Jeremiah, because if I would have heard him say, I kind of wish she would have went home, I probably would have crashed out too. But when you went up there to Iris like that, that's a no for me. And you need to apologize to her. Like now, immediately. So now everybody's outside and Jeremiah pulls out the chair for Iris to sit down. And Huda just breaks down. I can't take it. I can't take it. He's pulling out the chair for her. He can't. Girl, I don't know where they cast these people from. Did they get these people from an acting site or something? Because we are at the point where everybody's fighting for the most dramatic award. That is what it's giving. Because, girl, all that you got going on, you need to chill. Take a chill pill. All that man did was pull out that girl's seat. Hannah goes and comfort her. Good for Hannah. Thank you, Hannah, for comforting Huda, because God knows if nobody would have went over there to her, she probably would have crashed out even more and tore the whole house into pieces. So now Amaya and Austin are talking again. I am happy about this. Let me tell you something about Amaya's face card. Baby, the face card don't decline. It is insane. The red lip, the ponytail to the back, serving all face. Yes, I loved it. I said, come on, Amaya. Face card don't decline, okay? They still talking over each other. They still talking in circles around each other because they not even staying on topic, but it's cool. It's cute. It is what it is. Next thing you know, she's like, pick me up. He's picking her up, spinning her around. I'll take it because I want my girl Amaya to stay in the house. Hopefully we find her somebody else, but I want her to stay in the house, so I'm accepted for now, okay? So the next thing you know, here comes Ariana. And I'm just like, whew. Please send somebody home, Ariana. That's what I really need. Everybody's like, again? Oh my God, you were just here 2 days ago. Leave us alone. Why are you here? Why are you here? Child, they sat around that fire pit and Ariana told them that tonight is another recoupling, okay? But this time they would have to find out whose door is open and whose door is closed. So the girls are going to go behind the door and they have to lock in, who they want to open their door. That guy would then get up, stand by the door, and if the door opens, then they will be a couple. Whoever doesn't get coupled at the end of this will become vulnerable and single, right? Cool. Let's get into it. So Nick, of course, went to Sierra's door and the door opened. No surprise there because, where else was Nick going to go? Where else was Sierra going to go? Nowhere. Pepe went to Hannah's door and it opened. No surprise there because where was they going to go? Nowhere, right? Austin. Now, I was sitting here like, Austin, this is your chance. This is your chance to do your big one, sir. Okay? You said you wanted out this love triangle. You have the opportunity. And I'm glad he took it. He went to Amaya's door. And he opened the door. And they're a couple. I'll take it. A win is a win. No matter how we got to get it, a win is a win. So Shelly's like, I didn't even know they had a connection. I kind of feel blindsided. Girl, you don't care. You don't care for real. But she had me a little nervous because we already know that Austin is Shelly's safety net because she doesn't feel safe with Ace making decisions because we've been here before and it didn't plan out the way it was supposed to, right? So I thought she may have put Austin knowing for a fact that Austin would come to her door. That's just what I assumed. So when, Ace walked up to her door and it opened, baby, I was like, oh, I've been waiting for this. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. I want this, but I don't want this. Because if he plays her, I am going to be so upset. Like, I don't even think y'all can understand how upset I'm going to be. Y'all don't even know, okay? But nonetheless, the speech that he made about her was very beautiful. And yes, this was a long time coming. So I'm going to root for Ace and Shelly for now. But I don't have that much faith in Ace. So now we get to Jalen, and he goes to Alandria's door because who else door was he going to go to? And at this point, Alandria had to make a decision. Was it going to be Jalen or Taylor? And, Jalen couldn't open that door, and now he's vulnerable. I expected that. Because when Alandria said that if Taylor was leaving, she was thinking about leaving too, I already known that my sis was gone and that she wasn't going to pick Jalen over Taylor. So now, of course, Taylor goes to her door and it opens because, who else door was he going to go to? Don't nobody want him either. So Alandria says that she feels like she's home again and this is where she wants to be. I don't want you there. I need you to find a new house. Can y'all send her in a new house so she can settle in somewhere else and move all her furniture there? That's what I need. So now it's Jeremiah's turn, right? And he has to choose between Huda and Iris. Huda feels like this is his time to really decide if he really loves me, if he really wants to choose me, if he's going to pick me. This is the time to show it. And he went to Iris' door. And Iris' door opened. And Huda instantly started crying. And I almost felt bad for her for a little bit. But at this point, girl, you caused it. Because Jeremiah came to you, gave you an option to be friends and build from there, to start over. And you didn't want to do that. So what did you expect for him to do? Let's be effing for real. Come on. So now Ariana's like, Huda, you have to come from behind the door. So she comes out the door and everybody's just like, wow, in shock. So now Huda is single and vulnerable. So Ariana asked Huda, how do you feel? And she was like, he's a liar. He's a liar. He took the easy route just like I knew he would. Because he said that she's not his type. He don't like her. He didn't want to sleep with her in the bed. He's a liar. And I was like, ooh, she was spraying him. And I know that had to hurt Iris to hear that come out of her mouth and know for a fact that that's the truth. That is the truth. And I bet you Jeremiah is still trying to make it seem like when he said all of that, he didn't really mean it for real. They was just, arguing back and forth, and he was just trying to prove to her that he liked her or whatever until he realized that this is never going to work. So he did say that, but he didn't really mean it. I already know Jeremiah game because Jeremiah is a fake and a fraud and a phony, and y'all don't want to believe it. I believe it. Y'all don't want to believe it, but I believe it. Austin was like, I'm just happy that he took the safest option. I know that's right. Break the toxic cycle in the house, okay? So now Ariana tells them, listen, Huda, Jalen, y'all are vulnerable. Somebody go home tonight. So she wants the Islanders to go ahead and stand behind the person that they want to save. And I was sitting here like, oh, this should be easy, right? This should be good because we know that the whole house is already fed up with Huda, right? We know that. So when Sierra, Amaya, Shelly, Ace, you are Huda's biggest hater. Why did you save her? I can understand the girl's perspective because they feel like a sisterhood. We just looking out for her. Jeremiah is the villain in their story. So I could understand it. But Ace? Taylor? What are y'all really doing for real? No, for real. Make sense of it. Iris? Y'all, I could not wrap my head around it because Ace, you're her biggest hater. Iris, She damn near was about to fight you over there in Soul Ties. Taylor, you do whatever Ace do, so I guess that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Y'all, I was just sitting here like, y'all had one effing job. One effing job, and y'all could not get it done. Do y'all want us to do it for you? Because I feel like y'all want America to do it for you. Y'all saw what happened last time y'all let America make a vote. Y'all sure y'all want us to do it again? So y'all need to get it right sooner or later. Jalen had Nick, Austin, Jeremiah, and Pepe behind him. Not surprised by none of them choices. And once again, Nick has flip-flop on Huda. And you know what? I think Nick may be Huda's biggest hater. Every chance that man gets to vote her out, he takes it. And I'm just still trying to figure out, why did Ace save Huda? Because Ace beef is with Jeremiah. Not Huda. Jeremiah. But anyway, Jalen is going home. No one's really sad, but everyone's acting sad. Like, oh, well, it's good that you got to come to Fiji. It's good that you got a passport now. Bye. Like, see you later. Nice meeting you. Bye, Jalen. I appreciate you treating my girl Landria with respect and being a gentleman. But yeah, your time is up and you have to go. Hopefully they send somebody else better for Landria, because I'll be damned if she get with Taylor. And I'll say it and I'll say it again. If they make it to the end, take the money, girl. Take the money and run. Okay? So now Iris is crying because this was hard for Iris, right? And I'm like, exactly, because the girl damn near ran down on you. There's no way she was going to get me to save her. But Iris really got some points in my book because she feels like Huda deserved a chance to find love. Maybe what her and Jeremiah had was toxic. Maybe it's not going to work. Yes, it's going to put her in an awkward situation, but she feels like Huda deserves to find love and have a second chance. Huda finally goes to this girl to apologize. Now she wants to apologize. Huda does this all the time. She turns on these women, and then, when they do something she like, or they're no longer interested in her man, or whatever the case may be, now we're sisters again. We're all good now. So Huda apologized to her, and they're going to chat about it later, whatever the case may be. But I really respect Iris for that. She got some points in my book because I could never. I could absolutely never. So now, let's talk about the clip of the preview for half a second. Because y'all are going to regret keeping Huda in that goddamn house. When Orlandria said, we not saving her for a third time, I hope you effing meant it. Because that means that she was in that house cutting up again. And this is what I needed y'all to save me from. I need y'all to save me from nights of being exhausted by Huda. I would think y'all would be exhausted by this point, but y'all seem to not be as exhausted as y'all say y'all are. So here we go again for another round. Child, Love Island. Love Island USA. Season 7, episode 14. That was the show. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Go ahead, like the video, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything and subscribe to the channel. With all that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.